Oh, hello. I'm sorry. I was having technical difficulties earlier. I did the whole video and nobody could hear me. So I was trying to figure that out. Hello, Isaac. Hi. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Just give me 1 second. So where are the other people though over there?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Just wait for it to refresh, I guess.
Okay. What's that? See,
You
that's
know what that is?
Natisha from last time.
Mm-hmm.
But there was people underneath there too. Okay.
Just wait for that
I'm gonna wait a second for others to get in the room. If you have any questions for me, you leaving? Thank you, I appreciate it. If you have any questions, it is time. Hello, Terry. Hello from Michigan. Oh, okay, cool. It's cold. It's snowing out there in Michigan, Terry. That's New York. Well, I guess it was Maryland. Somebody from Maryland was telling me the other day that it was snowing. Hello, hello, hello. All right, rain. Okay, it was hot out. They had a wind blowing. The wind was blowing heavy today, but it was kind of warm today for us. Finally, over all of that rain. All right, today's topic is gonna be baby mama drama. Now, I don't want y'all to. The snow has melted. Oh, that's good. That's good then. I don't want y'all to misconstrue this to me going to low frequency, but I'm trying to reach everybody where they are in their journey. And I want to be able to help people even that's experiencing. Wow, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mac Daddy. I want to reach people where they are in their journey, and nobody's exempt. And I want to talk about emotions today, about drama filled lives. I'm a single woman, and so there was a moment in my life where I was not in tune with my emotions. I didn't have them in balance, so I was not exempt, from this drama phase in my life, because the feminine energy is, a lot has a lot to do with the feelings, being a nurturer of love, mother nature, being in tune with her feminine energy. She has to have this balance and the ability to love and to get into the feelings, to be a caregiver of love and nurturing abilities to our children. I love your energy. Oh, thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. At the top of the screen, first, before I get into with the baby mama drama, and even I know the men are going to be here, something for you too. Maybe you'll get a better understanding of this emotional energy when it's chaotic. At the top of the screen is my goal of me obtaining 1,000 subscribers. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so to help me reach my goal, so I can reach other people along their journey. It is my passion, and I feel like it is the very thing that I was born to do. So here we go. Baby mama drama. I define this first of all as drama being equivalent to any type of emotional experience we have in our physical reality in our journey. Hey Regina, how are you? You're just in time. We're talking about baby mama drama, and don't run off. And it is defined as an emotional experience. And despite where I am, I'm not exempt. My emotions were not in balance with myself. And so, why do some people get stuck in the baby drama phase? Why do you think it is that some people constantly yearn for this over and over and over again? Rinse and repeat. I know we like drama on movies, but why do people? I mean, I don't think that is simply because every baby mama want to be with that man. Does anybody have an idea why people love drama in relationships or can't get over drama in relationships? My idea, well, my opinion of this situation is that no one wants to be accountable for their own feelings because they don't love themselves. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And that's true, because that's where the feelings are coming from, within. I believe that people along their physical journey, it's almost like they're saying, they said it, they want the man. Oh, you said it, they want the man. Well, some women already know that the man have shortcomings. We know, we can tell that, how they were raised. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Some people are raised in drama filled houses. So, just like mom, then the daughter starts to become like that as well. But on the contrary, what was Terry was saying, some women know. Some women know that that man is not the man that will really make them happy for the rest of their lives. But yet they still have the drama. They don't know any better. Yeah. Well, look at it this way. This is a different approach that I want to put a spin onto it with, of how I see it. Because during that moment in my life, I actually got married to my first love, when I was 21 years old. And I didn't know myself. I did not have love for self. That's one of the answers. I didn't know myself, but I knew that, okay, I don't want to be married, because I didn't have self-expression, didn't understand myself, didn't know my body. I feel like I jumped the gun on getting married out of spite. Some people are, yeah, some people are spiteful. Hey, Jeramus, thank you for joining us. But I believe it is because nobody wants to be accountable for that wound. Nobody wants to go within and fix themselves. So in other words, they're saying, here, you take some of this pain, because it's painful in here. It's chaotic in here. You take some of this, because I'm feeling this every day, and sometimes they'll go and they'll say, okay, well, I'm just going to get into religion and I'm going to just give it to Jesus, and Jesus going to fix it. Jesus going to fix the hole now. Or better yet, I'm just going to get another man. I'm going to get a better man. And this better man is going to replace you. I'm going to get a new car, new job. And so those new car, new man, new job, all of that's going to feel good in the beginning. But at the end of it all, they're going to have to face themselves again. And they're still going to have that wound, that hurt, that pain, that situation that they don't want to be accountable for. Getting to know themselves, going inside of themselves and trying to understand, why do I act chaotic when such and such happen? Why do I get into this type of mode or this feeling? Why do I shut down? Nobody want to do that, because it's easy to avoid that. Some people in their physical reality can't even stand being alone in the room by themselves, with themselves. They have to have the TV on. They have to have the radio on. They can't take the quiet moments of life, because it'll drive them crazy, because they got so much of chaotic stuff going on inside of them. So I'm saying that to say, and I'll share a story with you all, and I am so not proud of this story. I'm saying that to say that we need to grow and evolve to our higher self. This stems from relationships to jobs to spirituality. It goes on, and it's all tied to our emotions. There was a moment. Okay, so I told you all that I was introverted for a long time. And then there became a moment. It's an inside job, and being alone is the key. It is. The lonely moments of life, that's when you meet God, the God within. And so there was a moment when I began to finally speak my truth. Now, at this point, I'm divorced with my ex-husband. Now, this is going to be a crazy story, but I want to go crazy to meet the baby mamas with the drama in order to share this with you all to evolve. So, a moment when I was trying to express myself to my ex-husband, to tell him that my son, I don't know what exactly it was, but my son needed something. So I wasn't the type, I've never been the type of person that would, be ask for anything. If I'm asking somebody to help me, that means really, we really need a help over here, because I was always introverted, and I just kept things in. And so I asked him this particular day for something, and he said no. And I couldn't handle the no, the emotion behind the no. It just really, at that moment in my life, I'm like, well, these are his children too. And I'm doing my best. And no, what do you mean? No, we need you. And so my drama moment, I ended up in the kitchen. Y'all don't judge me. I ended up in the kitchen, and I'm standing there in the kitchen, and I had the pantry open, and I'm just on fire, just hot with energy, just this emotional experience. He told me no. And I'm standing up there, and I'm looking at this bottle of peanut butter and jelly. And this was a glass bottle. They have peanut butter in the same bottle. It's like one strip of peanut butter, one strip of jelly. in a bottle, and I'm so mad. So I grabbed the peanut butter and jelly in my chaotic thought, and I took the darn peanut butter and jelly with me, and I told my son, and I grabbed some napkins, peanut butter and jelly napkins. And I told my son, come on, let's go to the car. Let's go get in the car. We're going by daddy. You could ask daddy yourself for that thing that you wanted. I already knew that the answer was no. And I said, come on, go. We go in the house. You know, we drove over there. I was like, go in the house and tell daddy what you need. So while my son was in the house, my crazy ass back then got out the car with the peanut butter and the jelly and the napkins. And I just went to spreading the darn peanut butter and jelly on the windshield of the car. I'm not proud of this, y'all. On the door handle of the car, just smearing peanut butter and jelly. And then now I'm mad at the peanut butter because the peanut butter is gulping up, like it ain't spreading like I want. I'm like, I would never buy this darn peanut butter again. It ain't even doing what I wanted to do. And I'm saying to myself, I should have bought some gloves. This is so messy, and I should have got a spoon. How am I gonna get this out of here? And I'm just in my own zone doing something so stupid, so simple-minded. And lo and behold, my son, he comes outside and he had his hands up in the air. He's like, Mom, what are you doing to Daddy's car? And then I'm just standing there like, rubbing peanut butter and jelly like a darn fool on the darn car. Like the car hurt me, like, right? Anyway, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, what if Daddy come out the house? What if Daddy come out the house and see me doing this stuff? And so I didn't think of nothing else, but I was like, run. And so we ran and jumped in the car. I was like, hurry up and get out of the car, put your seatbelt on. We gotta go before Daddy see me. And so I'm getting in the car with my son. I said, shut the door. So I hurry up and I pull off. And I'm at the stop sign, like, right, I'm trying to get off this particular street. And I turn and I get to the next street. And I'm like, oh my God, that was so crazy. And my son looking at me, he said, Ma, I never knew you were crazy, Ma. So I'm sitting up there looking at my son, and I was like, dude, you just don't understand. You don't understand. Mama's just frustrated right now. You don't understand. But I'm laughing at the same time. And now I'm trying to drive. And just go straight. I'm trying to drive and look straight and not look at my son. But I can feel him looking at me in my peripheral vision. And so we calming down with our energy, with our laughter, and we just drive, and we just trying to go home. And my son is just like, man. He's just sitting over there like, man. And I got to a red light, and my son said, Ma, look at me. And I turned around and I looked at him. He was like, Ma, I do understand. And that protector and that little young masculine energy, that young boy, that protector in him said to me, he said, Ma, I understand, but don't ever do nothing like that again. And I just felt so out of place, me being an adult in the situation after what I just did back there. I felt so out of place, and I looked at him and I was like, okay. And because I have this love, this motherly love for my child, and I see my child, because that was his daddy's car that I did that crazy stuff too at the same time. I was like, man, I gotta work on this here. And from that moment, it taught me to go within. And every time that I would get into my feelings, my emotions, I will go within myself and be like, okay, well, why are we here? Why are we feeling like that? What is at the core of this wanting to have this emotional experience? Why can't you master this and balance this? What's the worst thing that can happen to you? If no was the answer, if somebody got to you emotionally, what's the worst thing? Why can't you let that go? And so I began to work on myself for the love of my child and for myself, because not only do we need to learn how to master drama situations when it has to do with a relationship, but also on a job. We sometimes are on jobs where we having situations where There's mess on the job. There's racism on the job. And we need to rise above those things in an effort to get to our higher self. And even in relationships, sometimes men in relationships, they will test you in relationships to see if you one of those crazy drama people, just not calling, not showing up, not giving you the attention, just to see if you're going to go off, just to see if you are chaotic, because nobody don't want to be dealing with drama all the time. To go to a movie and watch a drama show, that's cool. But to deal with drama constantly every day, it's not so cool. Sometimes people want peaceful moments. Now, I talked about relationship. I talked about jobs. But what I really want to share with you is for your spiritual journey. Because even when you evolve to spirituality, let's say, for example, you want to go sit in your room somewhere and meditate. If you haven't mastered your emotions, you sit there and you call on the goddess of Shun, or you call on some type of Jesus or Mary or whoever you worship or serve or call on or work with or whatever you do when you do it. You sit there, you close your eyes. And if you have chaotic things going on inside of you, that will manifest. And then you'll be in the cosmetic realm and you'll be trying to call on a higher being, but a lower being will come because you are at a lower frequency because you never mastered self. So this is why people feel as though when they open up their third eye, they be like, oh no, you're not supposed to open up third eye because I heard that's where the devil is. Yeah, if you're the devil. And so you will see some devilish things in the cosmetic realm. You will see some energies that don't look too angelic if you are chaotic and haven't mastered emotions and mastered self. And they will test you. They will scare the living daylights out of you too, because this is why we're here. We're here to master self. So if you can't master those emotions when your eyes are closed and you're trying to look for God, the God within, and you seeing chaotic things outside of you, inside of you, because you manifest them and you have to bring them to the surface to deal with, and you sitting up there like, oh, look, you will never get to the higher self. Because then you'll feel like, okay, I don't want to meditate. I don't want to go in. So then you're going to go out. Then you're going to go out and you're going to find religion. And that's not where God is. God is in. So I'm saying this to you because it is so necessary that we get past even the baby drama mamas, that they evolve too. Nobody's exempt. We have to evolve from giving people that button. Because for me, it felt like my ex had the button and he would just press the button. He was the person that could press the button. But don't let nobody take that button and press it with you. You keep your own button. You keep your own control of your physical reality and your journey, and fill up on love for self. Find fulfillment instead of jumping from one relationship and say, oh, I'm just going to get me a better man. No, how about you jump in here and find out to the core who you are and what you are, and take that fulfillment with you, because fulfillment is the thing that you could take from lifetime to lifetime with you. You can't take a car lifetime to lifetime with you. You can't take a man there, but you can take that love for self. You could take that fulfillment. You could take the experiences. You can take that, you evolve to your higher self. And so when we have these allegory story in the biblical text, like when they say that Jesus walked on water, water is symbolic. If you know anything about astrology, water is symbolic of the emotions. The water signs are more like the emotional beings. So rising to the higher self by walking on water is also equivalent to you rising above those feelings, rising above those emotions, and not letting anybody press your button. Don't give nobody your button. And so in the conscious community right now, how we have these conscious leaders. We can tell by looking at some of them, not in a judgmental way, but we can tell by looking at some of them, they must not have really truly went in, because you cannot go within and call yourself a God and at the top being a conscious leader while you battling another man, while you in your feelings about what he said and what she said. No. That means you didn't master those emotions. You didn't master those emotions. So now you look like it's like two men up there fighting over who got the bigger penis. You can't, even for women, you can't sit up there and say you're a goddess if you don't have no nurturing abilities about yourself. We need to master being a human first. You can't say you the goddess and you sitting up there letting the black man, they used to say the black woman is God, but now you a goddess and the black man is just screwing completely over you. That lets everybody know down here, no, she didn't master something on the lower level, because when you become goddess or when you become the god or the king or the pharaoh or whoever you want to be, you have to be to learn how to master the emotions, the lower level chakras first before you can ever get to the higher Christ chakra. And so we down here, I would say, at our, just looking at you and your higher self, we can see that. Just like you all can see right now, you're reading me, you're reading my energy. It's not just about what I'm saying. You're reading my emotions, my energy, my frequency. So we must master this. A true master must master self. So use that energy is what I'm saying for something else. Use it for you. Use your energy for you and don't give your energy away. And even in that particular situation, giving that energy away, Daddy didn't even know who did that. He thought that was a little boy down the street. After all of that energy I gave that situation, he gave it to, because we had to even ask. A while had passed and we had to even ask, well, Daddy, did anybody do anything to your car, whatever? And he didn't even know. It's just wasted energy, wasted time. And so I really wanted to talk to the people who have ever experienced baby mama drama issues. And I would say to you, the universe will provide for you because the universe is Mother Nature. You put them children first. You handle your business being a mother and the way will be open for you. I guarantee the way will be open for you. I want to read some of these comments here. Let's see. Truth. Yes. Okay. Yes. That's fact. Search within and watch how your surroundings change. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Who is this Team Cancer? Oh my goodness. That sounds like some water over there. That sounds like some water sign. Some water sign. I always get on the water signs. I'd be like, what? You gonna cry me a river? Because it's emotional energy. It's wavering. And those are people that are really in tune with their feelings though. And you know how they have I'm a fire sign actually. I'm sure you could tell. Anyway. But I look at that as if, you know what? I'm fire, but I still need to master all the other realms. I need to master the water. I need to master being grounded in the air. I really don't like saying, okay, I'm fire and I do this because no. I need to strengthen all areas of it because that's what we're here for, mastering all areas of this realm in order to get to the Christ consciousness. So baby mamas, let's evolve too. You're not exempt. We're not going to leave you out here. So that's what I really wanted to share with you all. I'll cry and then I mess around and start shape-shifting. Yeah, I feel that. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So if there's anyone here that have any questions before I go, I will take questions or opinions or whatever you have. I just really wanted to share that topic because it set with me. A true master must master self. And I'm not exempt, even though I come on here and I tell y'all what's going on now. I've been through a lot of things in my physical journey and I feel like it's all purposeful. It's all purposeful to be in a position to help you all. And that's why I come here and just be transparent, and just be honest, And I was coming along my journey, I was looking all over the place for somebody that would just be real and just show me and teach me things. And I just feel like I have so much to offer my supporters, in the areas of mind, body, soul, emotional, mental, even with my consultations. And what I love doing the most is my consultations. I really want to create this platform where maybe even here, where if people just have questions, that could be their night and I could just talk to them about their questions. Because, when I do consultations, and this really blows my mind, I'm going to share this before I go. When I do consultations with everybody that I do, and I'm not bragging here by far, but right before I call them, always, right before, my higher self, my ancestors would tell me everything it is I need to know about this person. They'll tell me why they calling, what they went through, what I need to ask them. And I just find it so amazing and so strong how I know. And I did in the beginning, I was like, I will write these things down that I will receive about this person. I'll get into thought about this person and I'll just write some things down on a notebook. And in the beginning, I thought nothing of it. And I'll just have that on the notebook and I'll listen to what the person say. And it got so such a wild moment till I'll tell the person, wait, hold up. They told me to write this. and they told me everything that you're about to tell me, and I would read it to them, and they'll be like, wow. And then they told me to ask you this, and so I know that I have that gift. I know that I am tapped in, and I want to be able to help people. So I want one day to maybe come here and maybe have a certain person and maybe share that gift with you all, so you all could see and be blessed, and maybe their story or their questions just or situation can bless you. Because even with interpreting dreams and just knowing what that person has on their heart and knowing the very thing to say to help that person evolve in their life, that is just a beautiful thing. There is nothing like finding your passion in life. And for this, when I'm up late at night, sometimes I have to be to work early in the morning. And sometimes I stay up 2 and 3 in the morning because passion keep you going. Passion, when you hungry, passion fills you up. And I feel so thankful that I'm in a position in my life where I found my passion and my purpose. And I just want to share it with everybody. And so I look forward to doing that here and even in hotel rooms where I book like a conference room and just do seminars there. Thank you for your honesty. I'm learning my place in the universe. I'm meditating and praying, trying to find my true purpose. I need your guidance. Yeah, but I hear you, but you really have your own guidance. We all have our own built-in GPS that tells us, no, right turn here, stop, yield. You're going too fast, slow down, there's traffic ahead. It is built in. It is your higher self. It is your higher self. And maybe you don't realize it because we give so much attention to things outside. That's why it's so important not to get involved in drama type issues. It's so important to not outsource your energy into false beliefs, what grandma and mom and them did and all that with religion and all that. It's so important not to believe everything. Just always have that doubting Thomas type energy about yourself and seek for knowledge and truth for yourself. And in your heart and your feelings or your GPS is going to always guide you. Your knowing. Pay attention to that still voice that you have. Like, say, for instance, you think it's going to rain. That little voice that say, oh, I knew it was going to rain today. That's your GPS. So when that happens to you, say thank you. When that happens to you, go grab the umbrella. If that thing says, go grab the umbrella. If it tells you to turn, if it tells you to slow down, you do that and you say thank you and you're giving energy to it until it'll begin to grow for you. You have this. I'm just an introverted person and I'm just in tune to it just a little bit more. I don't watch TV and stuff like that. And I've always been kind of like a loner. So those type of people, they spend a lot of time alone. And so those type of people are easily able to reach these realms because then I'm not afraid of anything in meditation. So I could go deep into meditation and just hear and just let go and just know that I'm connected to all things. Release the fear, I would say. Pay attention to your higher self and just don't be afraid to go in and listen, and it'll grow for you. You have it. I was literally battling if I was going to put my energy in an issue. I saw you were live and I clicked on it. I have to go back and listen, but I jumped in where you were saying your son said, don't do it. Yeah, I need to be reminded. Thank you. Do you have time for a consultation tonight? Yeah, I can squeeze you in. If not, maybe lunchtime tomorrow. I'm not going to be here long, so I don't know what time it is that way, Miss Powell. But yeah, of course, for you, I will. If you need me, yes, you're right. Give yourself permission. Yeah, give yourself permission is what Big Daddy is saying. Okay, you have given me confirmation on many occasions. Yeah, and you know what? See all of these things that y'all saying here? That's the universe. Nothing just happened. Every person that's on this live right now is supposed to be here. They're supposed to hear this. There's no coincidence in this journey. Now, the people that are not here, there's nothing slighted to them. They are not supposed to be here. They're not ready for this message. And then they'll have others who are going to watch the message a little bit later after another situation happens because something else have to happen first before they hear me. Nothing is just happening. This is perfectly orchestrated by source energy, and everybody has their GPS system and everybody's system is working. Some people doubt this, some people tune in and do what it says, but it is there for everybody. Nobody's exempt. I noticed myself going into astral travel, and since I've noticed it, I immediately held myself back. This is confirmation to not hold back next time. No, because they talk about when you astral travel, you have to ground yourself, being grounded. you're always grounded, especially like when I do it, when I've done it, I've went in deep before. And the thing that grounds me is that I am my mother. I shared that on one of my other videos. Being that you have something to come back to. I don't know if you are a mother for this is live life. So I don't know if you're male or female is what I'm saying here. But if you either, it doesn't matter. If you have children, if you have a job, if you have something, keep that something on your mind. That's the very thing. I'm a mother. Okay, beautiful. The children, they're gonna ground you. In my video, I was talking about, I forget the name of it, but I was talking about the moment when I astral traveled, and the reason why you keep coming back. I was levitating off the bed and I said, no, put me down. I am a mother first, because I felt the same thing that you're saying. But you have to keep that in mind, that if you have something to come back to this dimension to, that is equal to being grounded. That's going to bring you back here. Just keep that on your mind. It's all is well. All is well. The universe, not where they taking you. They're not taking you nowhere. Everything is right here anyway. This is where everything is going on. If you feel comfortable, it's all about how you feel. Don't fight it. If you feel uneased about a situation or anything that you see in the cosmetic realm, you have a mouth there. You have telepathic communication that's working just like your mouth does. And you ask that energy or that frequency, who are you? What do you want? You are able to speak your truth there and walk into your power. They know who you are. You just got to get according to that other realm. But there's nothing negative there unless you have something negative going on in your mind. There are no coincidences. We subconsciously hold ourselves back due to feelings of fear, unworthiness, and guilt. Yes, Mac Daddy. There is a force trying to pull you back and prevent you from change. Yes, that happens a lot. And so you end up dying over and over and over again because you're afraid to astral travel. You're afraid to meditate. You're afraid. And so we have people that just recycle, rinse and repeat. And they come back and they have to go and start right where they left off. That's the only way. You're not exempt. You're not going to be like, okay, you get a pass. And so now you could go to Christ consciousness, even though you never meditated, even though you don't know who you are. It don't work like that. It's up to you to notice this force and allow it to move in you until you elevate into an elevated state. You are the dictator. That is so true, Mac Daddy. So true. A week before that, I experienced a presence over me while sleeping. And I usually sense it and shake myself away. This time I endured the feel. Then a week after that, advanced to astral travel. Yeah, and it's going to keep on. It's going to keep on. We are living in that age where it is just like going to be nothing for people to just say that they tapped into source and they saw their ancestor and they experienced this and they astral traveled here. We are in this age. They call it in religion the end of the world, but it is the new beginning for us all to tap into our power, our original truth. Experience that I just mentioned. Yeah, so true. So true. I shared one of your videos on He Broke My Heart and they took it down apparently. Oh, you know what? I put that video on private because I chopped it up. I'm going to have to unprivate. I was editing that video. I'll release it after I get off of this live. He Broke My Heart. I remember that video. And, that was my introverted butt because, sometimes I'm like, oh, like even when I wrote my book and released my book, I was like, oh my God, these people go know stuff about me. I was scared to give it, to go and to publish it, and I held on to it, just me being introverted and wanting to keep things in. And so that was hard for me. So sometimes I say stuff and I speak my truth and I'm being transparent, just like that He Broke My Heart thing. And then I pulled it back. I was like, wait, I don't need them to know all of that. But I'm going to, you caught me on live, but I'm going to put it back up there. Thank you for fearlessly sharing with us. Please do. Love it. Yeah. But don't be afraid of the astral travel. It's a beautiful thing. Just think happy thoughts, because on that realm, you are instantly creating and instantly manifesting things. And so I found on my experience with the astral traveling that when I was starting to get nervous and fearful, whatever, the whole universe, the dimensions that I was traveling in, they started getting a little low in their frequency. And then I was starting to see a little bit of negative stuff. And then I had to, I had to fix my emotions, the drama within me, and get back on a happier plane in order to make that experience beautiful. So keep in mind, you are the creator of all of the astral travels that you would ever go on. You created all of that, because all things are mental. All things are mental. Thank you for fiercely sharing with us. Thank you. I try to speak my truth only because I know that it'll help somebody else. I know that we're all reflections, and everybody is a reflection of each other. Higher self or lower self. That's why I can't really get in tune with the drama stuff anymore in my journey. I don't really watch TV, and I don't like that fight and stuff, because at the end of the day, we fighting our own self. At the end of the day, when we're doing drama to one another, we're doing it to ourselves. Everybody is a reflection of one another. You or me, I am you. Come to Detroit. I'm coming. I plan on traveling. Believe it or not, I still work. I still work in corporate America. And so that's why my time is sometimes limited. But I'm up for travels. I have traveled a lot. I've done a lot of seminars, and I even go to churches and even local events. So I'm trying to get out there, with the logarithms on Facebook. That's the only reason why I came here. I have supporters on that platform, but I need to get to this one so I won't have to worry about the logarithms and my videos not showing. That's why I want to get to that goal of 1,000 in an effort to reach more people and be in authority. That's what YouTube calls it, authority. Once you have 1,000 subscribers, then your videos will go to the top of the list, and you'll be able to reach more people. Let's see. I have to say it's I love you and your spirit. Oh, thank you, Isaac. You were sitting there quiet the whole time. I wondered if you had got off. Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that. Truly a phenomenal experience seeing you. Thank you, Terry. I really appreciate the love and support from all of you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in order to help people in the areas of mind, body, and soul. I feel like my life, everything that I have been through, and trust me, I've been through some things. I just feel like it was all orchestrated by source energy for this very moment, And I've seen myself here. I've seen myself travel. When I went to astral travel, I saw a lot of the things that I'm going to be doing in my physical reality. I saw the really reason why I was born, And before astral traveling, when I was a little girl, I would, levitate off the bed. I would hear voices calling me. I was so scared because I didn't understand this. They would call my name and wake me up in the middle of sleep. I would get prophesied to about this becoming stage in my journey. And I didn't know what it meant. I thought it was that I was going to be in church, because my mother and everybody in my family is in the ministry. So I kind of afraid of that. And I rebelled against church. And that was perfectly what I was supposed to be doing. I rebelled against church, and I was like, no, I don't want to be like these people. No. And I rebelled, but that was the universe putting me in line with what I was really supposed to do. And touching people the way that I really need to touch them so they could tap into the power of self and nothing outside of their self. Let's see. Truly a phenomenal experience seeing you. Love your accent. Oh, thank you. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana. They often tell me that about accent, but this is the only place I've really been. I guess that's another lifetime, or maybe my passion speaking. I know I work with different energies, but tonight this is really just me, just speaking my truth from my heart chakra in an effort to reach people. So with that being said, Mia Powell, if you want to, you could go to my website and click on the consultation link, and I will stay up for you, baby, if you need me. Because you are one of my supporters, and I want to be here for you. If not, I can do it on tomorrow around lunchtime or after 4 p.m., whichever. Just let me know when you log into the website, www.saltoftheearthpub.org. I would love to talk to you. But if there is not anything else, let's see. I'm finding this becoming, and I'm grateful that I have your support. Yeah, I am grateful too. Thank you. I'm booking. Oh, okay. Cool, Mia. Yeah, I'm grateful that you have it too, because I needed support And I feel, well, I have my higher self, you know, and my angelic beings, my guides, ancestors, and all. But in the physical, I didn't, and sometimes it kind of felt lonely because, but it was necessary because it's like they were teaching me from scratch, you know, teaching me from scratch about food. You know, that's why I talk about the things that you eat so much and how it ties into your energy, teaching me from scratch about matters of my heart and healing, you know, from my daddy issues and being a single mom and all the things that I share in my book, teaching me from scratch how to fast, how to meditate, how to, you know, be grateful for all and just be still and know that I am God. And I feel like everything that it was taught to me, I want to share everything. And every time I come here, it's going to be a different title about a different thing, a different audience that I could reach. And so I hope I don't in the process lose any of you all in that, because I want to reach people no matter what walk, because the baby mama with her drama, she need help. You know, the crackhead, he just trying to get higher too. I want to talk to him too if he on here. The man in the jail cell, you know, everybody needs some kind of hope, you know, along their journey. Not that I've been to jail or nothing like that before, but I sure can reach them with that heart chakra. I don't care where they are. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I want y'all to stay tuned and please share my video with your loved ones so I can get to my goal. And then my birthday in April too. So that'll be a perfect birthday present for that fire energy leading that zodiac. It's lonely. I enjoyed it. And I really don't like being around people. Yeah, introverted people don't like being around others. What's lonely? What are you saying? It's lonely. And I enjoy it. You enjoy being alone is what you're saying, I guess. Because the lonely places in life is really where you meet God and find out who you really are. I enjoy the lonely places. Like right now, I'm in this room alone seemingly, but I know I have a gang of ancestors who are here with me. I know you all are looking at me and I can feel your energy. I can feel the people that are reading me. I feel the people that are sitting there and not saying anything, because all things are energy. And sometimes being alone allows you to see that. Sometimes even if you go out to the mall or if you're in a club or wherever, whatever you do, if you just go to the back of the room, just go to the back of the room and practice reading the energy of the room, you'll realize how we're never alone. You might be standing there in the back of the store or the club or whatever it is by yourself, seemingly on the physical. But so much is going on right here as far as energy is concerned. Always, everything is going on right here in this plane, another dimension here, another entity here, right here. So you're never alone. I'm not alone in this room. Even if y'all wasn't here, I'm not alone in this room. I'm never alone. It's a collective consciousness. My thoughts still gonna reach your thoughts. You know, we all together. We're all one. You know, we're all love. We all stem from God. We just sprinkled around. We got some a little bright, some a little dark. You know, some have a high energy, some have a low energy, but it all is God. And that's going to be another video that I want to talk to you all about that racism issue that we got to get over. You know, in the physical, yeah, but in spiritual, all is energy because all is God. Okay, I'm going to wrap up. This has been a beautiful live. I appreciate you all, and I guess I'll see you all next Thursday, 7 o'clock. Be blessed. Remember, you are energy, you are powerful, and you are who you say you are. Good night. That was beautiful.